Hello everyone. So I am back with another chess game. So I want to share you with this video, this game in which I played Queen's Gambit and I was able to get a very winning position pretty easily. The opponent made a mistake which I will inform you just now, and hopefully you can also win some games with this. So let's start. I'm playing 10 plus 0 on chess. My rating has skyrocketed to 1400. Like I'm a solid 1500. I just need to win few matches and I'll be 1500. So let's start the queen spawn. So the moment he played like this, I just started with the usual, and this was a mistake by opponent, but I'm not sure. Maybe he wanted to play like this. But this gave me a beautiful idea. Like if somehow I could place my queen here, then I would attack it. But it won't be forcing. So I thought like if I could attack this and this pawn somehow, then it would be a force because this pawn is the weakest. So I played the next move with my knight, so I can bring it somewhere so that he can support this pawn, attack on this pawn. So that's what I did. The opponent played like this. It go like that, and and I think he attacked my. It was not literally an attack. It was just I think it just developed. Maybe it was a mistake. Then I finally was able to implement the strategy, initial plan, executed it. As you know, it's very difficult for the opponent. Here it's you know I'm threatening a mate, and then I'm also threatening take this rook. So there are a couple of options like he can just take here, but then I will again take here, and still I would win one more piece because the bishop would be under attack and this horse would also be under attack. So I would gain the definite winning advantage. But instead, the opponent played like this, and here I was in a dilemma whether to go for this uh, uh, greedy approach where I would just gobble up all the pieces and then later on just trade and then win with the piece advantage. But on the other hand, I was having another idea. So whenever this pawn is like this, is like this diagonal is free for the queen to attack. As you know, the queen is simply at this position as well initially. You can go to this place, and if somebody can support this pawn, this point, which is like the ideal, like using a horse you can, or maybe using this bishop if it's here, it can support. So you should go for this attack because it's very powerful. As you see here, I just attacked him, and there are a couple of options like if moving the king to either side is not useful because that would lead to the checkmate. So here the opponent is left with no choice but to block it. But then I already have a plan for it, so he blocked it, and I took one pawn. And here it's this pawn is pinned. If it takes, I will just take the rook. I'll win it. So that's the idea. So as you see in this approach, I may not be winning two pieces, but I would be just ahead in the exchange. However, the idea was since I'm attacking on the king side, I'm highly likely to checkmate him somehow, and which is what happened. So, so the opponent had again he was helpless here. He just took it, and because if you do not if you play any other random move like this is actually not a valid move, or maybe you just play like this developing this piece, then I would just take it because it's the knight is also attacking it. So it's with the knight it becomes a really dangerous combo. So yeah, the opponent took, then I gave, and then he of course protected this twice. So first of all he unpinned it so he can move, and then it is also protected twice. So it's very difficult to take. But then my idea was like if somehow I can bring more attackers. So as you can see, this long diagonal piece is only here hidden by my pawn. So I just move forward this pawn so that I can bring this camel here and then hopefully exchange some pieces and then maybe checkmate. So that's what I did. I first gave him a check and then He had couple of options here. Like one option was going this, like going over here, which would be just simply a one move checkmate by this move. As you know, this pawn blocks this, and this will be a checkmate. Like very interesting. And if you go over here, like you also have an option to go over here, which is the opponent played, and which I will show in a moment. If you go over here, then it's not really a good move because I can just still take without any hassle and still give a check, and so it would be it is bad. So okay, let's see what happened. He played out of the three moves, maybe this would be the best, but then I played this, and here the opponent had an option to exchange this, but he simply maybe miscalculated or he didn't realize this. He moved his king, and here I was just winning very much because I had a lot of winning advantage. I can just take it without any issue, and even if I trade queen here, I would be still in a winning position. But I instead went for the kill. I gave him a check, and then covered up some pawn again, and then I locked up this king, and he tried to escape it. And then my idea was to support this position, this uh, and the way to do this is to bring this camel like this, so I can form a battery and then attack. This would be a checkmate. So this is what I did. He took here. So if I play here like this, uh, the opponent actually, it would have been a uh, it would have been actually now I'm realizing that I would have been in the one move only if I did like this, because then the next move it's very hard to prevent this. The king has no place to go. This may be considered, but then this would be a checkmate anyways. So, but instead I did like this, and which opened up this point for the if somehow he can take this. So this is what the opponent did. But then I somehow gobbled up a lot of pieces, and then as you can see, the idea from here is very simple. All of this, most of the pieces, as you see, this diagonal is covered, this diagonal is covered, this diagonal is covered. Only position is this, and then you can move forward, and then the only position is like either this or this, but both of them will be just, you will see the checkmate soon. So I played the pawn, and then the opponent tried to hide behind my camel, but then it's a one move checkmate, which is just removing the camel along this diagonal. So yeah, that's all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. So let me recap the few critical moments where the opponent could have played better. Like one was this, where he could have taken it by the horse directly instead of moving the king. And then of course one more uh, important moment by me. I could have played this move directly and threatening checkmate in the next move, which would be, I don't think it is defendable. So yeah, so that's all for this game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you next time, hopefully with a better video. Thank you.